Thank you so much, the hood therapist. Welcome back, Aquarius. Sorry. Thank you so much, the hood therapist. Thank you, baby, because I did not know that. So let's start over, Aquarius. It's giving shivers down your spine. That ass is mine. Okay, it's giving silk sheets, satin sheets. Okay. Yeah. Too many. Somebody can have too much going on though. Like the title of the video is too many for a reason. Cause I'm hearing, I know you see me on the video. I know you hear me on the radio, something, but you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mention. He's a hoe, he's a slut, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. Somebody has a crush on you, but they have a bad reputation. The King of Swords in the reverse. Is this you, Aquarius? There could be a Scorpio that's manifesting you. This person could have Scorpio in their chart. This person's afraid that they are going to end up catching you with somebody one day. The person that has a crush on you is afraid of you. Like they kind of set, I don't know, are you like their match, or are you, it's not given that you match their energy. It's given that you're like underwhelmed, or it's not really given like an insulting thing. It's kind of like if they try to run game on you, you're like, does not compute, because you're not vibrating at a I let people play games with me level. So it's kind of like a, are you okay? Okay, you ready to go? Like you looking at somebody like, why would you be doing that to me? Ooh. That's kind of like embarrassing a little bit. I think this person is like, ooh, different. You different. You different than people, okay? Your boundaries are very shocking to someone, and the way you put it down. Does this person know what your bed sheets feel like? This could be somebody that you've already dealt with. You make this person have to change. Like you leave this person with no choice. They have to change, okay? If I were to spit game on someone, how would I do it? I don't spit game on people, honey. I don't have to do that. And no shade, for real. I never had to do that. So I don't even know how I would do that. I think that's what's messing this person up about you. You don't have to, because when you have boundaries, when you have the proper boundaries for yourself, when you love yourself for real, you don't have to cuss people out and do a whole lot of ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Thank you so much, Enigma. I just picked them up yesterday. I had to do one more because my other ones, I was so hurt about it, Aquarius, that I couldn't even mention it out loud. Like my other glasses, they fell off my face and broke. And I don't even want to tell you how much that costs. So yeah, here we are with new glasses. Thank you, Enigma. So you don't have to get all rah 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 with people. You don't have to do that. When you have the proper boundaries, you nip it right before they even go there. And then you blow at them and make them feel like you put something on their ass. Like it's something. Y'all could be the type that really mess with people like that. Like, I don't know. If you are spiritual, you could mess with people's heads a little bit, but not in a way to try to like, I don't see you doing anything dark. It's more like, well, if you think this about me, then let me act. I think you know how to fuck with people. But it feels fun loving. It doesn't feel like nothing crazy. But y'all wrong. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. It's like, baby, you don't have to do that. You don't have to lie to me. If you want to be free, you can be free. If you want to, I don't know. There's no pretense. This is very shocking for someone. And they feel like they need to move on from you because they don't feel like they can do, they feel that put them in a place. This is somebody who, I don't want to say, they kind of fake, you know what I mean? This is like trending. And I'm not saying that everything that's trending is fake, but this is somebody who really concerned about the trends and what's cool and things like that. But if you really think about, the people that be trending are the people who don't really be worried about what other people are doing. So this person they haven't gotten there yet. If we had to choose a level, they're like at the masses. And I'm not saying that they don't have potential or skill, ability, talent to be the one that the masses are looking at. You know what I mean? The provider, the service provider, or whatever it is. This person has a lot of potential, actually. Maybe it took meeting somebody who's actually like, not impressed by that game thing that they do. Maybe that's the spark they needed, because you could be a follower. This person isn't this person is showing up. There's nothing wrong with followers, by the way. There's nothing wrong with consuming. We're all consuming. But this is somebody who actually could be in a much, they could be consuming, but they could also be the provider of the service. But they childish. That's what this is giving. It's like they kind of got to grow up, and maybe meeting you was the spark that they needed to grow up, to do that, so that they can get to the next level. Everybody who you admire, who you purchase product from, who you purchase services from, they all had to meet somebody who was like, you should do that. You should really like take this serious and stop, playing games. And then that everybody has that person in their success story. So you could be that person for somebody, which is amazing. Like, that's an honor to help somebody get their shit together. So hey, and the thing about it is, all you had to do was have boundaries. You didn't do anything spectacular. And here you go, changing lives. All you had to do is be pretty or handsome. It's something about you that's very attractive and charming and easy to look at or listen to. And the way you finesse, because you really finesse this. It's like there's something that you finesse, Aquarius, without moving. Okay? Which is amazing. And you got somebody in love with you because of that. Like, you're like a flower to this person. You respect the flower. Some people, I'm not saying they don't cut the flower and sell the flowers, but either way, you want it. That's something that you want on display. You don't want to, and if you are into like plants and things like that, you don't even want to disturb it. You don't want to kill the flower. You don't want to disturb its beauty. You want to put it somewhere where it can thrive and stay alive as long as possible. That's how this person feels about you. Whether you're a man or a woman, like you are precious to someone. Why is this coming up anyway? Somebody wants a chance with you. They want to stop wasting time. Like they're honest with us. They're like, I like you. There's a connection here. And I can't stop thinking about it. And whoever they're dealing with now, you remember that song? It was on Soul Man with with Bernie Mac and I think Samuel L. Jackson. I can't remember the first part. Dun, 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 dun. I'm your puppet. This person has a puppet in their life right now. I'm not, and it's not to shade. That's the song that popped in my head. They kind of, I don't know if it's like a yes man. Somebody's very cooperative with the status quo. You know what I mean? But I don't know if it's the push that that this person needs in a partner. This person feels passive. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Zach. But that song popped in my head, and I don't want to call somebody a puppet anyway, but that's the song that popped in my head. This person doesn't need a puppet, they need a push. And they get lost with you. What is this? Somebody feels like you are a fountain. But they know how they are, so they kind of like submissive. Thank you, Enigma. They know you don't trust them, so you know you kind of pinch your lips together when you think about this person. They know that you can see them, so it's like in order for them to really get lost in you the way that they want to, and for you to actually enjoy it too, they have to do something like about that. All right. Bad boy, bad girl energy. I'm seeing some really good alliances coming into your life, or the friends that you have now, the network that you have now is growing. It's looking good. So if you feel like your pockets ain't matching up to your network, what is your advice about that? Because this could be about like what are you doing with your network? Are you putting yourself out there? Because I do feel like you got everything you need. You really have everything you need, and you're not bad at like handling these responsibilities either. So what is it? I feel like there's something missing. Is it love? Some of y'all are really great when it comes to work and getting shit done and networking and doing all that, but you feel like you feel like something's missing. You feel like it ain't right. And you feel like it ain't right because you ain't right. You're missing like, what do I do on the weekends? Well, let me not say the weekend. But it's something about like love, you know? It's like I got all this money and all these people that I can hang out with. You got somebody you can hang out with every day of the week. But you don't feel like you have love. Whoever I'm talking to feels like they need some soul in their life. They need some, medicine. But they know that you are like, you know, and you will slice them. You hear what I mean? Like, you can turn into a horror movie on this person, but they don't want to let you go. But this person is in a dilemma because how can I be there for you, remain the same, and get you to look at me like this would even be worth it? They have to change, Aquarius. There's no choice. Somebody is cornered. Somebody is cornered. Thank you, Mona Lisa. I'm over here fumbling around with the mouse. Thank you for being here. Aquarius. Who want to fight about it? Mm. You could be careful about fighting with people at work, or like some kind of, maybe it's just, hey John, some kind of communication that's like not the best. You could be getting into it with somebody at work. This person could be a Capricorn, or just they really stank up the office. You know what I mean? This is somebody who just cannot leave their attitude or their problems at home. You work with a bitch, whether it's a man or a woman, this person's like, they make you want to quit your damn job type of energy. And I don't know, you might end up popping off on this person. I hope you not this person. But there's always one person that make you wish you live somewhere else. Or, like you wish you could fire them. I don't know. What's your advice? Because if you're having this kind of challenge, that could be really hard. You know that you can transmute the energy, and you have control over the energy as it pertains to you, not over other people, but whatever's coming at you, you can evoke the energy that you looking for from people. Y'all could be dealing with a bully at work or something like that. And I don't know why it's reminding me of when I was in middle school. I think we were playing like I Spy or some shit like that on the bus. And I had just came from an all white school. Okay. I was not, there was no ghetto in the school that I had just came from. And then I went to another school that was not unghetto. Okay. And so I was not ready. I was not ready. And I get off the bus. I think I said something during the game that maybe it wasn't a part of the game. Everybody starts laughing. And the one girl, she just kept kind of wailing on me. Like, and I was like, man, shut the fuck up. Right. And so she apparently was, sorry, excuse me. Give me just 1 second. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for your patience. So I said something. I tell the girl to shut up. And then she starts like screaming and yelling and getting everybody else involved. And when it was time for me to get off the bus, everybody got off the bus. And apparently I was about to get jumped. So, again, I'm coming from a world where I'm like, oh my God, I've never been through anything like this before. And so I thought about what my mom told me. She was like, you're not a fighter, you fight with your mind. Like, my girls are too pretty to fight. And I was like, what should I do in this moment? So I ended up like kind of talking my way out of it, not in an apologetic way, but more of a, are you sure this is what you want to do kind of way? And so when I say you can evoke the emotion from people that you need in that moment, that you need to work with, that's going to be best for you, you really can, because by the end of the situation, she wanted to be my friend. Now, this is coming from somebody who does not fight, okay? Because I was told that I was too pretty for that. So, you know, if you having a problem with somebody at work, Aquarius, there are ways around that. Okay. What else here? If you guys are going through some sort of heartbreak and it's making things feel like, or it made things feel like, is this through something that you could have this is something that you could have went through already. You could finally feel like you're coming out of something like that, or if you need to know. You said I'm pretty, but I still got hands. That was like not where I was trying to go. I was new at the school. I had just got my hair done, and I'm like, I know that's the first thing that y'all going for, and I'm not gonna have that. I just couldn't. Like, why would I be outnumbered? It was like 20 people got out that bus, and most of them knew her. It was just too much. It didn't make sense in my mind. One on one, perhaps. Okay. So, because my mother also taught me what to do in that situation. So I had two plans that definitely one of them was going to work. Anyway, this is not one of this is it's like if you were going through something like that, Aquarius, this is something that you're gonna be like, wow, that shit's really not on my mind no more. I'm really not feeling weighed down by that anymore. If you're not at that point yet, if you're at a different point in the timeline, that this is something that is you're going to feel like that. Like if it's really just really wearing you out right now, this is a situation you're going to look back and you're going to be like, oh my God, it's not even on my mind no more. I remember when that situation was torturing me. So let that encourage you. And it could have been like worrying about who somebody was with. It could have had something to do with like an ex-lover and you were wondering like, who's loving you? Okay. That is something that's not going to be weighing on you anymore. It's like if that person that moved on with their life, cool. They done moved on with their damn life. You gonna move on with yours too. You're gonna feel like cruise control. Like you can just kind of take your hands. I mean, I wouldn't take your hands off the wheel, but you're gonna feel like you can. Some of y'all may have control issues, so that could be like another way to look at that. But I feel like it was really vexing you, like who somebody was dealing with. Um Especially if you were like invested with this person and it wasn't equal between the two of you two. This person could be a churchgoer. I don't know. It's something about like I'm hearing the word janky and I'm hearing somebody scream hallelujah, and I would never I am a believer that hallelujah is of the highest praise. So let's not get things confused. But something feel fake about this energy that I'm picking up. You said the fakest church goer. Something feel fake about that energy. So this is somebody who it wasn't like, if you trying to figure out who this is the person where it wasn't fair. Like, then you felt like you were giving more to the situation than they were. I feel like this is a time that's already passed for you, because I heard this too shall pass, but I feel like this is a time that's already passed for you. Isn't it? I feel like, this is just like a relief. There's nothing like looking back and being like, wow, I can't even believe I let that shit bother me. I can't even I believe I let someone like you, because hindsight is 2020. You can really see a person. Is this a different person? Now, let's move on from that. There's somebody who really wants to be with you again. This person could like your backside quite a bit, but they also like that sense of like innocence that you have. You could be like this hot, like you look really good, but there's also something innocent about you. But the way you look may make people feel like they don't know what to believe about you. Like, are you the good girl or boy, or are you the bad girl or boy? But what is undeniable about you is the things that happen around you, and the things that happen when they're around you, for them in their life, or the way that they feel around you, because energy is the only thing that's not going to lie to you. So no matter how society may look at you, or how people may think of whatever, or how people who are actually sexualizing you in their mind want to look at you because they mind dirty, they can't deny the things that happen when they're around you. So, and that's not something that you get for free. You don't get that innocent, that you don't get children, naturally gravitating to you, animals naturally gravitating to you, people in need actually, naturally just gravitating towards you because you're a shit thinker, or you got, you know what I mean? You're not a bad, you can't, it doesn't go together. That God-like energy is not something that you can just make up. So you got to look. The proof is in the pudding. It's in it. Okay, it's in the result. So there's someone who wants to be with you again, because you can't make this shit up when it comes to you. They think about you. They lie awake at night thinking about you. And they feel like whatever happened in the beginning, or like, with the two of you before, this person would probably, they tried to manipulate you. They did. I feel like they got away with this for a minute. Something about them always being on the go, but whenever they showed up, it was like a superhero with a cape on, but you still understood that they were leaving. So maybe you two weren't like all the way together, or because what this looks like to me is you didn't deny what this person came to give you, but you never stopped either. So it's like, if this person was riding through, I don't know, because I got the knight here. So if this person was riding through on their horse, but they never stopped, you never stopped either, because you realize that they're not here to stay. Something like that. But I'm not going to not take what you're bringing. I mean, why not? I think you took whatever this person, or you received. I don't even want to say took. It's like, okay. But you never settled on them, because they never settled. So that person wants to try again with you because they feel like I didn't really give this a chance. I probably left a bad taste in your mouth. 9 times out of 10, I left a bad taste in your mouth. But I can't sleep sometimes because you're on my mind. And I try to you know, work you out of my brain, but that's not working either. So what's your advice about them? And then we're gonna go. This person really is they're like the reason why you are as outstanding as you are today. But it wasn't in the most positive way. Like this person could have really broke your heart and then you became someone incredible after that. And so it kind of made you impenetrable to this person. Um So yeah, it's like going back and being with your student after teaching them how to. I don't know. It's but you're the student. I don't know. It's like going back to your abuser or something. You know. They taught you something the hard way, and you going back would be like, well, I'm back to learn this lesson again, but you're already done. Who wants to go back to school after they graduated? It's something like that here. So I don't know. Aquarius. Oh my God. Somebody's literally like somebody who tried to make you a puppet is now your puppet. I love y'all. I hope this helped. Is there anything else y'all want out of this reading? I don't know why I feel the need to ask that. Never love the other more than you love yourself. The only one who will never fail you is God. That's just the truth. Pisces will be done soon, y'all. I think that's it, y'all. Pisces will be done soon. I'll get to the other signs. I do them now in the order of the highest views. So Aries had the highest, then Cancer, then you. So Leo will actually be next. I love you guys. I hope that this helped. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, little sister. Hey, Tabitha. You're welcome, Enigma. And I was